Well, I realized that his behavior was becoming obsessive. Like one example of that is the fact that he called me 1,200 times in 1 month with an order of protection in place. So that right there was 1,200 violations. I mean, just relentless pursuit and trying to insert himself into my life. I was not, to him, I was not anything other than a piece of property, and I had no right to take myself out of his life. And from day one, it was just obsessive. And they would allow him to bail out every time, and he would be immediately at my home to show me, and even left messages saying, I don't know why you had me arrested. It didn't do any good. I'm out. So here my family feels victimized again. Because once again, he's playing with the system, and the system is playing along at the expense of our safety. Like if he was jailed, they would give him work release. One time he was jailed for 30 days and they gave him work release. And so he would basically get up in the morning, leave the jail, and then go back at night. And he was seen in my neighborhood at like 7:30 at night. So it basically was a bed and breakfast for him, and he'd be out and doing it again. They released him. And sure enough, first thing he did within months of being released is tried to get a job near my home. Picking up garbage. He would be picking up garbage at my home. So I called his parole officer and I said, do you know where he's trying to get a job? And she said, yes. And I said, do you know where I live? Yes. Do you know what a stalker's goal is? A stalker's goal is to put himself in the presence of his victim, to intimidate and terrorize. And you are okay with him taking a job near my home, possibly picking up my garbage. She saw nothing wrong with that situation and approved him to have this job. I wanted a permanent order of protection. And when the order of protection was expiring, I tried to get a hearing to get another order of protection and wrote a letter. The county attorney wrote a letter to the judge at my request asking for a renewal of the order of protection. And I really wanted a permanent one, and it was refused. So now we have no order of protection in place at the moment. Even after he got out of prison, it was still a fight once again. It's just a constant fight to protect my family. And even as recent as 2019, when he showed up at a concert that I was at, I told my husband as soon as I saw him, here we go. I said, this is going to be game on for him. We're going to see him all night. And sure enough, he kept showing up near us. And we were with a group of people. We stayed in the same spot. He kept walking by. I stopped and talked to a friend. He walked by within 5 feet of me, but I have no order of protection anymore. So basically he can do what he wants. It's not over. And he knows now that he can do so much and not be charged.